sometimes you have to kick the director out of the editing room because we had at least 4 endings here. And Love Lies Bleeding did it better. Hello everyone, my name is Max Aaron James. This is a review of the movie Magazine Dreams, written and directed by Elijah Bynum. This film stars Jonathan Majors as our lead, who is an aspiring model. I'm not sure what they call him, bodybuilder. And he has heroes, right, in the same career, in that same field, that same celebrity, type of celebrity. And he wants to be like them. He looks up to them. He spends hours at the gym. He is very disciplined with his eating, but he has, our character, our protagonist, is having difficulty adjusting and conforming to that because of what he is dealing with. And because of that, there are many things that happen, and I'm trying really hard not to spoil what happens. Look, this movie overstayed its welcome a lot. During the first hour, I was at least intrigued by the concept, but nothing more. The story wasn't really pulling me in. I was still looking for something to connect to, but I was intrigued enough by the concept that I was willing to stick around and see where do we go from here? Because a lot of movies do take time to start up. I do not think that is a good excuse. I'm not trying to defend that part, but sometimes when the things really get going, they get going. This movie premiered at, I believe, the Sundance Film Festival in 2023, before everything occurred with Jonathan Majors, and it probably should have stayed in the film festival circuit and not gone further than that. This movie, I heard, was going to be acquired by some studio for distribution, so that it could have an official theatrical release. But then, of course, they got pushed. Everything that happened. And I thought that it was just going to be gone in the whirlwind. And now it's out, or has a release set. And this is not a return of Jonathan Majors for those who would say it is. This is more of a test because he has not really been working since that event. This movie was filmed in 2022. This is a test of the reception, of audience reception to Jonathan Majors being in a film, as well as the reception to this movie that he is in. And I think this will have a major impact or effect on his career moving forward. This will determine his career moving forward. No matter the outcome, he will continue acting and being in films, but I think this will affect how certain people view him in the industry if their minds change. This is a good example of lacking brevity and maybe ego taking over, too many ideas coming into play. The final 40 minutes, this movie falls apart, in my opinion. There were 5 to 6 cuts to black that could have been the conclusion of this film, the ending of the story, and allowing the audience to imply what will happen or could happen. But it just kept going. It just kept rolling. And we have some redundancy here with teasing and building up to the same moment, just in a different location over and over again. And it just got annoying. We could have had it maybe once or twice of what could happen, because it was kind of teasing and building up this fear for the audience that this is the path that he's about to go down and there's no turning back clearly. But then he doesn't go down that path. And they build it up again, like he actually might go down this path, then he doesn't go down the path, then he might go down it again, but in a different way, and he doesn't go down it. The actual conclusion that we get, the final 5 minutes of the movie, I actually think was nice. I thought it was good, thought it was well executed. I think it would have been a better ending, or I would have appreciated it more if it wasn't 20 minutes too late. When it comes to Jonathan Majors, however, he can act. I am not going to take that away from him. He can perform. While I was watching the movie, I was just thinking just the other roles he had taken during that time. Creed 3, Ant-Man Quantumania, which, wow, that movie's so bad. Majors is able to deliver, and there is that. Until next time, y'all take care of each other. Check up on one another. Make sure you check up on yourself, and remember, potential has no limit.